off again. And it's Belletti. And Ferri. Belletti. David Villa. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's lost his man here. And this is Bale. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's a goal kick. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Donatoni is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chips it through.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Tokyo Verdy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Donatoni. Donatoni plays it in. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. And he's straight offside. So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19, Hullet. Number 22, Rooney. Number 18,
And he cuts out the supply.
coming on the field.
Well, quality
Number
clearly
25,
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
11, Ibrahimovic.
Well seen,
Substitution.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's slung out wide. Now that's well seen too. He's a sharp little ball here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was nowhere near his best. And this is Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through, and he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Tokyo Verdy go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are...
He's had a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Scholes. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Whistle's gone, that's foul. No, he's missed it. Well, they've got it again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Got a Tony. Nicely aimed pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. It's not an especially good pass, that. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Rafinha. Now the delivery, towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Osimhen, and he's found a way past. Osimhen! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Sneijder. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's through. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Villa.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park.
A header! Caught offside that time. That pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And a chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Matthäus can see things others simply cannot. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And that's definitely not his best. Xavi Alonso. David Villa. Di Marco. David Villa. Oh, that's nice. Could go all the way here. And this is Raul. He's had a shot! And again. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking tidy in possession here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now the decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he stop it going out? And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery looking to be a menace in the final third. Schneider, it's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard looking for a runner. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Schneider. Schneider. Good purposeful running this. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. Raul. Can he get it through? Osimhen finds himself offside. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Nuno Mendes. Donadoni. Panucci. Mateus. And it's Seedorf. Schneider has found the net here, of course. Raul. It's Raul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Panucci is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And they're quick to get it back. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Real chance! Superb from Osimhen! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
Well, you'd want to go and congratulate him for that. Just brilliant technique, and even better, that speed of thought.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ribery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Ribery. El dorsal 23, Sneijder.
And it's Totti.
Serán sustituidos por
Seedorf.
el dorsal 80.
It's a really well-measured ball.
El dorsal 24.
Nicely
Totti.
weighted
Cambio
ball.
de jugadores.
He's got away. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get free. Mateus. Donatoni. Totti. Luis Suarez. Rafinha finding himself in space. And that is well cleared. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the through ball. Panucci gets over and intercepts.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now it's Rafinha.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, Seedorf. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 11.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's in on goal! Yamal! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the...
Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not put that away?
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2.
And he's taking no chances there. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to get it away. Threads one in, and it's been given away. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Serginho. It's Kimmich. Tries to play it through. Donadoni in acres of space out wide.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
In once more. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played out to the left flank. Barcelona could counter here. And he's gone searching crossfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out towards the right wing. 5 minutes to add. Donadoni. Not the most convincing of passes. And that has left him in a heap. Passing nice and neat. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Totti. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that